What is up, YouTube? LazeeLlama here, and here we are back with some clicker heroes. I am back from my vacation away, a mini vacation I could say. It's not really a vacation, it was away for the weekend, but I'm back. We are here to make some progression. I came back, let this boot back up and kind of push far again. I collected a bunch of, this isn't all from the run, don't worry. A lot of that is actually from collecting quests. I started up a bunch of ones again. We're going to push through this quest here. These are both the same. That should allow us to possibly afford and beat this, right? Or is it just that expensive right now? How much level is this guy? Oh, the clicker's not on him. It's probably one of the reasons we're not doing anything. We're technically better off going on to the next one, but we're not really going to get too far into it anyways. Actually, we might not be ready to go into that one anyways. We'd have to get it to at least 1,000. We can. I suppose it doesn't cost much to move. We can save it real quick. The whole menu's changed and stuff, which is pretty cool. Let me save it here, and I'm gonna actually test the waters. And we're at. It's probably gonna be a little less damage, but it's 7.49 to the 174th. So if we move them all with Q, it's slower by a lot. Holy shit, that was bad. It's because this is up a bit. It's gonna get more effective though. Let's do this. Let's play this out, actually. We're getting ready to ascend here anyways. I just kind of want to see how far I can push. It should get cheaper. Like, massively cheaper and start doing... Yeah, it's already higher. After that, I mean, we would have pushed this up a little bit more, too. But, we can grab these. I mean, I've probably got a decent amount of these. And we can move them all to it as well. Give some extra damage. Which is cool. We'll do that, see what we can do. We have this, we don't actually have another gold quest now, which stinks, but it's cool. Let's get a nice 12-hour going. Everyone lived, literally, all of my guys lived. They're big long quests. I sent everyone on like 2-day quests and shit. I think this dude was level 1, came into a 2-day quest, and that was the gold he made there. This guy I think was level 1 and did the same thing actually, which is crazy. Oh, we got the gold actually. We got these coming in, which I think goes straight to our owned hero souls, but I'm gonna wait just to grab them. We're not really gonna get any farther. We can check out the guild progress real quick, or clan, whatever you want to call it. I accepted 2 new members. You can welcome this real life to the clan. I think he's newer on YouTube. And then we got someone's name is Llama Fan. I don't know who that is off YouTube. Hopefully they'll change that to their YouTube name so I can kind of correspond it with the comments. But I figured it was obviously a fan of the channel because of the name. Dark has beaten 2,000 while I was gone, which congrats. Noodle has not moved much, so we're gonna catch up to him. Actually, I don't know if he's moved at all. I don't think he's pushed. Zol's making some good progress. Toft moved up quite a bit. Toxic's been slacking a bit, but he's still progressing. High hasn't really moved much, but's been attacking a ton. And Temp has not moved at all, and we're gonna give Temp till tomorrow before I kick him. Open up a spot to some new people. Oh, that's actually, it is Ascend 4. It's not straight. The quest, or the clan stuff is straight, because I just accepted a ton of that. That's why I have 80 million there. Let's grab 8 rubies for 24 hours. Yeah, we're doing it. Is one of these good at rubies? He is good at rubies too. 60% chance for another. Do it. Big gamble there, and another long quest, but it's all right. 24 hours, 4 relics. We're looking to transcend soon, so let's go with it. I might transcend tomorrow, so if he lives, I'll transcend tomorrow. If we can at least get 4 guaranteed relics, I'll transcend. And then I have plenty of rubies. I'll set up some gold quests hopefully later tonight. That one's kind of fucking me there now. Pardon the language, but yeah, it's kind of gonna backstab us a little bit. We're not really gonna progress much farther. We'll grab this worth and we'll go to Ascend. I mean, the next one is coming up here. I think all that counts towards it. The quest stuff, or the clan stuff does not, but the quest stuff adds to that, which is awesome. It counts as like the real hero souls, or whatever we're going to call it. Let's grab whatever we have here. And we're going to just move on to the next Transcendence. I'm going to have a absolute ton to put into our relics here, because that's a lot. We need another 240 mil to get the next one. I'd like to get to 15, like I said. Although I think I have 31 right now, so if I can get this next one, I'd be cool to transcend. But I may not even get this full one. I may just transcend tomorrow, to be completely honest with you. Not really feeling it. Let's just do this. and do this. I don't know if it's worth moving all to, honestly, Sam. I don't think Sam does enough for us. We could put them all on Atlas for the big push. I think we might get farther with all on Atlas. So let's go with all. Let's do the all Atlas thing. Let's definitely do that. Throw them all in there. Boom. Crap ton. Grab, obviously we'll let Sam go for a while until we can afford Atlas. And yeah, we'll let that go. Let's get a quick save. I gotta make sure I keep some for rebuilding because I'm doing it this way. Let's get a quick save and let me run the calculator. I was requested again to show how the calculator works. I'm going to do a separate video on that, which it didn't be a little short one. I'll explain that in the spreadsheet as well. Might as well. I mean, it's something you guys seem to want. I mean, I think Zol figured it out, but we got another request, so might as well. Let me pull up my calculator here. And again, next video, or not next video, but I am going to show it. So if you're curious, just look for that on the channel. It's coming soon, so. It's only going to want me to be left with 15,000 hero souls. I'm not doing that, so we're going to just not buy one of the upgrades later on. But let's get the massive amount into here. Look at that. 34 million. Boom. Gone. Oh, man. Just this gets better. By better, I mean, like, worse and better at the same time. However you want to look at it. Solomon. That's normal. I mean, that's a lot for as far as we are, but that's fairly normal. This next one, though. This is insane. Almost 2,000 levels just popped right in it. Almost breaking 10,000. Level 10,000 on those, which is crazy. Think about that. Let's grab these. They're gold buddies. And it wants me to put a level on all of these, but I'm going to hold back on most of them. I want to keep some money, like I said. I like to keep a little bit of cash. We'll go in Dora, because Dora's nice. Don't need those, and we'll go with Atman, because Atman's nice. And that gives us 12 million to play with, and I'm going to spend a bit of the couple cheaper ones here. We can keep 4 million. That gives us plenty for re-rolling and re-speccing, whatever you want to call it. Get 100 of that. Follow the upgrades. So with this new, what do you want to call it? Update. They had a bunch of patch notes. The whole menu in here is different. So it's different. Your save's different. You can actually pull up the patch notes pretty easy here. I'm not gonna worry about going through them. I don't want to bore you guys with like an update of that. I'm just gonna kind of free spit it out here. So they have a whole new they're doing a lot to the game. It seems like still, which is weird because they're working on the second one. So it's kind of weird. But here's all like your main stuff. So you don't have to have the animated clickers, which could reduce lag, animated monster. I mean, you can turn a bunch of this stuff up if you're the critical screen shake. If you're lagging, definitely do that. You can turn on that. Gameplay wise, you can turn on like the notification thing, and I've never messed with that, but I really don't care. And all your sound stuff, obviously, which is cool. The UI makes like a little noise now. It's hard to hear over it, and we can actually I'll show it to you. Oh, it doesn't do it because I probably have this muted. I guess it's probably under it. You kind of heard it. It's hard to hear. It's like a very small little noise that comes on. But anyways, so the whole menu's changed. They've got everything laid out differently there. The biggest thing is probably this on here. They had these buttons here, which if you're early to the game, it'd be kind of cool. It shows how many ascensions you've done, ascension number, the duration of the ascension. 17 minutes. It's not right. Highest zone, gold gain, or negative somehow. And then it shows like the transcendence. Like it shows that I'm on like my second transcendence. The duration. I think that's all my game time combined or something. That's a lot. Highest zone. Like it's cool if you just started the game to have these stats. Being already playing, it's not as cool. And once we get going and start feeling that, it'll be nice. But it's not as cool at the moment. But, I mean, you guys have already all seen this beginning stuff, but just kind of wanted to talk about that. I'll check the patch notes here in a minute, actually, once I get some of these upgrades. Just kind of want to see if I missed anything, but I don't think I did. Like little bug fixes and a couple ways the actual auto clicker works. But can't get hundreds of those, but that's cool. Keep that going. So in here, which I like how you can pull the patch notes easy. I don't know if you could before. Yeah, you can hold C to place auto clickers, which I haven't played with. I guess you can place all your remaining auto clickers by holding shift when placing one. So you could like click it and just place it on like a boss real quick. Speaking of boss, let's go raid this thing real quick. It looks like they beat it yesterday too, and I'm sure the day before. What level are we on? Are we on 40 yet? Yeah, 40 today. Damn. Look at this, a frog. Look at this thing. I think this is episode 40. Actually, no, it's episode 39. That's kind of cool. We're almost on par with the episode numbers for the bosses. Man, this is a couple bosses difference, and I'm doing nothing. I feel like I'm barely touching the thing. This is ridiculous. Holy crap. The boss got hard. I don't know if that's like the jump to 40 that made it like that, or if it just got hard over the couple days I was gone. I mean, that's not bad damage, but that's bad damage. For this guy, at least. It's not good. But we'll grab the 100 of this in a bit here. As for now, we're just going to let Sam keep going. Sam will get up to probably like 1,500 before we can get to it. Maybe 25, or probably closer to 2,000. But I can let it get to 2,500 before I move on. If I really wanted to. I mean, all my guilds are in it, so it's going to be an immense jump. Does it say what all of them are? No, I'd have to actually have looks at it. But I can go up here, see what his damage actually is. Yeah, look at that, almost 20,000. It's kind of ridiculous. It's actually very ridiculous, and that's just extra damage. 20,000 extra damage. It's crazy to think about. So we've got everything. Now it's just a matter of pushing up again and seeing what we can do. How's our Solomon looking? Almost 100,000 primal souls. That's crazy. Having these 13 extras is going to be awesome. I'm pretty excited. And then let's go back to the patch notes real quick. Make sure I didn't miss anything else. Setting interface, obviously I showed you. Gotta use the thing to scroll down. Yeah, just bug fixes. I guess there's an issue with the time lapse and mercenary guild wars at high levels of Mimsy. Making it better or worse? I don't know if I was buffing or nerfing it. Not really sure. Probably probably buffing. Probably making it like better, more gold or something. I don't say that because of mercenaries, I say that because of time lapses. I feel like the time lapses are probably pretty low. But yeah, sound categories, you can change individual. Yeah, it's cool. But we're just gonna kind of click away here, get buffed, maybe hopefully get to admin this video. Either way, I'm just gonna kind of let it push. I'm not gonna, show the later on. I'm just getting back, kind of catching up on old videos or all the video series and stuff. Trying to put them out for today, as this is Monday, Tuesday. I forget if there's one scheduled for Monday already. I'm recording it Sunday night. I had a couple videos scheduled for Monday just in case I couldn't do anything. There would at least be a couple videos for you guys, so that's what that's about. But I gotta try to catch back up and get ahead. I mean, I worked so hard last week trying to keep everything going. There might be a couple days this week where some of the series kind of don't get to go up. More importantly, probably cookie clickers will probably be one of them that I'll have to kind of stop. Not stop, but like miss a day on. But we'll see. I might be able to get it out. Adventure Capitalist is gonna slow down too, so it's already slowing down. But they're gonna less videos. It's gonna come down to like 2 times a week, probably, maybe 3. Just kind of the updates here and there. We've done a ton of content on it, so this is going nice. Are we down to this dude yet? Yeah. I've always said I wanted to just like level him and like see how far he can push. But he's just not efficient, I guess. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll get to Atlas, and again, Atlas should be able to push us pretty far. At least that's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping we can get like somewhere like close to like half that. Although again, I'm not really gonna want to do multiple resets, and I'm probably gonna want to transcend tomorrow. So we'll see. It's gonna come down to whether this lives. If this lives, it'll be just about when I get out of work. So I'll get home, and it's like the first series I record. This is honestly one of my preferred series. I enjoy this series a lot. It's definitely my favorite like idle game series now, by far. Adventure Communist falls very closely second, but this and Adventure Communist are my two favorite. I do like doing the Adventure Capitalist and the Cookie Clickers as well. I mean, it's nice to do. And Guild Quest, I think I'm done with. I think we've kind of explored the majority of what the game has to offer at the moment. I just don't think it's got anything else for us. So I should be able to get my channel update this week as well. I gotta explain all this to like everyone, people that don't necessarily watch this videos, but they're just missing out on the early updates. It's the one where I'm doing all my spiel because I'm recording this first when I get back. But yeah, we got the new members, which is awesome. It was just 2 of them as well. I was afraid there'd be a couple more, and then I'd have to not accept someone. But I think Temp's gonna end up going because I don't think he's around anymore. He hasn't chatted, he hasn't attacked, he hasn't moved levels. So I'm gonna have to assume he's not active and open the spot to someone. I mean, I'm sure there's still some of you guys out there. I don't know if Blazin still plays or still watches videos. Not Toxic Blaze, Blazin. He was around a couple weeks ago, and he joined another clan. I don't know if he just stood with them. He may have done that. The previous clan I was in. I know Master Z's off with a clan now too, I believe, which is cool. Good for them. It sucks they're not with us anymore, but ooh. It's gonna take a little while to get to that, but we'll hang out. Hopefully, be able to grab it. What comes after the D? Is it the S? No, it's not really an S. It's the $sign, but I think so. I missed it. I think we were above it. Might be no ends before the D, so I don't know. Not really sure. What does this pay out? Exclamation point. That's past the S though, I think. I'm in no rush. I mean, if we don't get it in the video, it's not gonna matter. It's not like you're gonna see much about it, but it's just some crazy damage on it. It's awesome. Oh, it does say at the bottom now that you can highlight it. Yeah. Okay. So basically, almost 5 mil. Does that sound right? Yeah, I guess 20,000% is, I guess, almost 5 mil extra damage. That's cool. What level are we up to on our Sam? Okay, not quite 1500. I mean, yeah, we might be still a bit away from getting Atlas. We're just flying through the early levels again. I know you guys seen this a lot, and it is exclamation point next. And obviously when I transcend, it's going to be all early levels again, but transcending is the best. I love transcending. It's so much fun, like getting all the extra stuff and seeing how far you can push with it. I did kind of want to, since Noodle doesn't look like he played all much weekend, I did kind of want to push by him. I was hoping, I honestly thought he was going to progress closer to like 3,000, but I don't know what happened. I'll have to talk to him. I haven't chatted with him since I got home, so. Oh yeah, they're talking about the update. It's already out, Toxic. Make sure your game's updated, man. But it's nothing crazy. It's not like there's new heroes or anything, which wouldn't matter us for ages because we're nowhere close to that. I mean, I'm gonna consider us beating the game when we get the majority, if not all, the achievements, and then we get gilded to the last guy and are pushing him up really high level, or gilded in the most efficient way, late game or whatever. That's what I'll consider as beating this. And I mean, it doesn't mean we'll stop, but that's when I'm like, I'd be satisfied stopping if that's like what happened. But I definitely want to push the series till at least that point, which is still going to be forever. I mean, we are nowhere remotely near that. So again, I'd be surprised if we can even get to the point of touching this Ascension or this Transcendence. It probably won't be until next Transcendence we push this into the Chiron. So and then we can start moving through them a bit. I know these 4 were added at a time, I think, and then I think all these are added at a time. I don't really know. Or 4 and then 2. I'm not really sure. I think they normally added like 4 at a time. Because it originally was just these guys. And again, I think I was there for these ones, but I don't really know. They look familiar nonetheless. But anyways, guys, we're coming up on the 20-minute mark. I'm going to wrap this up here. I hope you guys did enjoy. I'm glad to be back. I know you guys didn't even miss this series because I think it was up every day. try to, because again, I know it's a lot of you guys' favorites, and it's again one of my personal favorites. So I had to make sure it was out. But anyways, guys, I'll catch you guys later. Peace.